All right, folks, this thing is whacking me in the head in multiple directions. I have no idea what to do anymore. I have obviously a lot of wood, but it's all scrap. And I have some big pieces, but I don't have any more 2x4s, and this is the only 2x6 that I have. So if I make a runner over here, I don't even know if it'll fit. So I'm gonna have to put some brackets here. And then at this point, I'm thinking like, okay, if I'm gonna be making brackets, like, say you take this, right? You put this here like that. You can put like 4 screws in here, 6 maybe more. But if you're really looking for stability and you put like a nice piece like here, now that's got, you can put like 10 screws in there, you know what I mean? So that's good, you know, that's good. But what I'm having problems is my original design was to have this piece sister next to that piece to make it look like this, so the brackets can be nailed, but it's too much and I don't need that because this piece of wood is too good to use for that extra cosmetic touch. Because to be honest, the amount of wood that I have here, I should be able to do the job. It's just that how do I want to do it? So originally I was going to use these to build this up, and then I was going to put like a standard piece of plywood on top. But as I was going through it, I'm like, well, I have all these cuts off, so why would I use this plank when I could just use a bunch of these cuts and make it fit? And then I'm like, well, I do want a 10-inch lip over here, so I need a big board for here. I don't want to put like a little dinky something here and then nail it right here, and then like, you know, right from here, fly out of there. So I want something long and sturdy. So then that was the problem, because my original idea was to put one of these bad boys in the front. This thing's heavy as hell. The problem with this piece is that it's got its own thickness. It's so old. This piece of wood has moved, warped, but stayed flat enough for me to use. I use my ruler every single time my tape measure goes, every time. So this is a nice working surface. So originally I wanted to notch this around here, put it up, maybe recess this a little bit like this so I can clamp things here. And then at that point, I was like, oh, well, I don't really need this big piece of wood right there. It's not like I'm going to be freaking hammering shit here. But at the same time, I'm like, let's say I staggered all of these, right? So I have something like this going on, where I have met the demand for the coverage, but I'm also leaving space for more clamps. Like this would be a longer piece of wood, you know. So ideally, this kind of layout would work out better just put that piece there. You know, looks so ghetto, but I got nothing else going on for me. So are you seeing it? So me having this extra space, like this would be the working area, everything can be flat. But if I need to clamp something, like a long piece of wood, I can do it. So I don't know where I'm at really. Because like, let's say I want to clamp something. Well, I can use this and clamp like that. I could clamp like this. So I can literally clamp any which way I want. Oh, maybe that's what I'll do. Maybe I am gonna have to go like this. I want to make it look nice, you know? I don't want to just have a workbench. I want a nice looking workbench, you know? And so this big piece of wood, I have now amnesty. See, and that's the thing. This would be great for the bottom shelf, but this thing is only what? 11 inches. So if I was smart, I would use that as the runner across the bottom, but I need 2 of those. And see, this is 14. So what I can do is I could just put these planks like this and stagger them, and that's my shelf. So I need food to figure it out what's going on, because I don't know anymore. I'm so perplexed. Let me just put this piece, see how it works. Because once I start cutting, you know, I'll make any piece of wood fit, but that's the thing, like, I don't want to just start making pieces of wood fit. I want less work for myself and a polished result. See, that is killing me. I need to sand that freaking thing off. I mean, I'm happy with this oversized 6 inches, but it ends up right here. I got nothing there and I don't want to cut it. See? I don't want to cut this here, so it sits here, because it could, but then I lose my lip. So I got a baby overhang now. What am I gonna do with that? I can't even put a vise on that. So I don't know. I need help, guys. Any suggestions from carpenters? Because I got the wood. And then I was thinking about the brackets, and I'm like, well, if I put this like this, right? If I put that like that. That is pretty solid. What I can do, where's that? What I can do is put something like this, like that. I don't know if you can see me. Oof. So what you can do is, I could make a bunch of these like this. And that should hold it up pretty fine. So instead of having another piece here to anchor it, I could literally just put a nice bracket like this. So I don't even know if I can make this span. Can I make it span? Let's see how much this is. This is 8 feet. No, this is short. This is too short. Wow. It is literally short by 10 inches. I also don't want to have to worry about my overhead. I don't know. Freaking one hell of a project.